You may have received A's in high school and college, but you're going to be getting big D's in prison.
I won't stand here and give you what you want. I won't offer you tears. I won't offer you trembling. Disappointments like you thrive on pain, on fear, and on the illusion of power. And I won't feed your beast. Instead, I will call you what you are: sociopath, psychopath, murderer. Let me be very clear. Don't ever try to convince yourself you mattered just because someone finally said your name out loud. I see through you. You want the truth? Here's the one you'll hate the most. If you hadn't attacked them in their sleep, in the middle of the night, like a pedophile, Kaylee would have kicked your ass.
A dead killer doesn't kill again. So while I'm disappointed the firing squad won't get to take their shots at you, I'm confident that the men in prison will have their way with you in more ways than one. You will finally get what you wanted: physical touch. Just probably not how you were expecting it. See, you haven't beat the system. You've simply entered a new one, where the rules are cruel and the consequences will never end. Quick message from our youngest daughter. Aubrey wanted to say, you may have received A's in high school and college, but you're going to be getting big D's in prison.
Yeah.
Is she breathing?
No.
Did he figure, I'll commit my own crime, and then I'll make sure I get away with it because I'm such a genius, I'll get my PhD, and then I'll become the expert in the unsolved Idaho student murders case? Kohberger was also working as a teaching assistant for undergrad students, many of whom have since his arrest said that after the murders, Kohberger was stressed, unkempt, and constantly turning up late to class. In the days after the murder, Bryan Kohberger went back on Amazon and clicked on the knife sheath and the knife, the same exact knife sheath and the same exact knife again, but he didn't complete the purchase. But it really looks like he was trying to buy a replacement set.
Well, we were all wrong. There were two males in the house that night. Around 1:32 a.m. they pulled up and the girl walks outside and says, "Blank, what are you doing here? I see you, blank." And this video is for education and entertainment purposes only. When they realized Kaylee and Nadi were still at the corner club, they went to the corner club and then they followed them home. They get out of the car and slam the door and you hear them, they stop Murphy and you hear him say, "Blank, don't go too crazy in there." They enter the house. You hear him say, "Get that bitch into Xana's room." They did tie them up and they bound them together and they gagged them, Kaylee and Maddie. He proceeds to start yelling at her, asking if she had been double dipping. She said no. She said, "Please stop," basically. This is all around 3:45 now, or at least that's what the timestamps say. He proceeds to Kaylee and you hear gurgling and aspirating. Maddie screams, "Kaylee, no." He says, "Stop." She says, "Kaylee," again. He says, "She's gone." As soon as he says